Hello, my name is Jorge Bruno Diaz, and in this video I will talk and explain about Alexander the Great. Let's start.
My son, ask for thyself another kingdom, for that which I leave is too small for thee.
In 334 BC, Alexander King of Macedonia began one of the greatest military campaigns in history against the superpower of the age, the Persian Empire. Just 20 years old, his brilliant and fearless leadership won him battle after battle. And in its 10-year campaign that took him edge northward, he capped out the largest empire of now. Few men have had such massive impact on the course of history. To the parents, he Alexander the Accursed, but to the west, the has immortalized as Alexander the Great. His father, King Philip II of Macedonia. Philip II had prepared his son to rule, providing him with military experience and entrusting his intellectual training to Aristotle, who awakened in Alexander his admiration for Greek culture and ancient Egypt epics. Having already proven his courage and expertise on the battlefield, Alexander succeeded his father, assassinated in 336 BC at the age of only 20. Alexander the Great spent the first years of his reign imposing his authority on the people subject to Macedonia, who had taken advantage of Philip's death to rebel. With a small army of about 3,000 infantry and 5,000 cavalry, Alexander the Great invariably prevailed over his enemies, thanks to his excellent organization and training as well as the courage and strategic genius and demonstrated military innovations introduced by Philip II. Alexander victoriously toured Asia Minor Battle of Granicus 334. Syria, Asus 333. Phoenicia, Siege of Tyre 332. To finish of the naval of the Persians. Egypt, Gaugamela 331 and Persepolis 333. In Egypt, the great Alexander was proclaimed pharaoh, and years later he put his general Ptolemy in charge. So, to win over people, he went to the oracle and gave it a divine character. Then he founded Alexandria, becoming one of the most important cities in Egypt. Owner of Central Asia and present-day Afghanistan, Alexander the Great set out to conquer India 327-325, already harboring a project of world domination. Although he incorporated the western part of India, he had to keep up continue to advance towards the east due to the mutiny of his troops, exhausted by such a long succession of conquests and battles. Alexander's early death, the age of 33, a victim of malaria, prevented him from consolidating the empire he had created and relaunching his conquest. In fact, the empire of Alexander the Great barely survived the death of its creator. Succession studies broke out in which Alexander's wives and children died, until the empire was divided among his generals. Alexander's death had a great impact. He was ambitious, passionate, and calculating, generous as well as cruel. The invincible Alexander rode thousands of kilometers with the idea of forming a gigantic empire generating universal character.
This is the end of my documentation about Alexander the Great, a person who came very far at such a young age and unfortunately died at the age of 33, without concluding several things. I hope you liked it. I say goodbye.